tutorial. In this tutorial, we will be implementing a very simple profile website. I have mine up here. It's very basic. Has my name in the top left corner, and then it has a kind of a motto as a jumbotron in the middle of the screen, as well as a short bio, and then 2 sample projects. As you can obviously tell, I'm not a designer, and I hope to improve on some of this before the course is finished. But for right now, for the first video, we're going to just do the header, and then the jumbotron, the main screen. So I think that looks pretty good right now, and let's get started. So let's bring VS Code to the front. Right now, I just have a very simple introductory, basic outline of an HTML page. And we are going to use HTML, and then I'm going to use Sass, but you can, 99% of this is just regular CSS. But I'm used to using Sass, so that's what I'm going to use. But first, let's put in the HTML here. So in the body, we're going to have a header tag, and I'm going to have the header class. This is the Emmet. If you have VS Code, it comes built in. Otherwise, other text editors also have this. But that's what happens. It's just a shorter way of typing HTML. And we're going to have an H3 in here, and just with my name. And that is all for now. So let's move over to create a CSS page. You can do CSS. I'm going to do Sass, just because it's easier for me. That's what I'm used to. So let's first have the universal reset. Let's put that in here. So the universal selector, and then set all the padding and margin to 0 pixels. So now let's actually also do some settings for our entire page with the HTML tag. Let's do font size is going to be 62.5%. And that is so that 1 rem equals 10 pixels, because the default of the browser is 16 pixels. So therefore, 62.5% of 16 is 10. So therefore, you just have an easy way of remembering 1 rem is equal to 10 pixels. So whenever you want to change the font size or any other padding or things like that for the rem, we can just remember that this easy conversion. And one more thing, I'm actually going to put a font family in here, and then we'll download it from Google. So font family is going to be Lato. I just thought this looked nice. Again, I'm not a designer, but I thought this looked somewhat decent. And then I have a little link in here from Google that we can add, and I'll try to remember to put this in the video description. So that way we have our font in our entire website. And now we are going to style the header. So actually, let's just see what's going on now. So we're going to open up you can just do however you usually open up a website here. You can open it up. So right now, that's what it looks like. H3 Sam Rosenstein. I think this is not the right. Is it the right font? Can't tell. Let me see if it's. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. I'm not sure it's the right font, but we'll make sure it is before we're done with this. So let's go in the header here, and let's make. Let's set the height to 40 pixels. And then have the width be 100%, so it spans across the entire page. Also the font size to 1.2 rem, which is 12 pixels, as we discussed earlier. Yeah. Okay. And we'll have the background color be black. And the color, which is the color of the text, is going to be white. black on white. This is not updating. Let's see what's going on here. I know why. Because my CSS is not linked to my page. So let's link our CSS. We have links to style sheet, and this is the location of your CSS wherever it's going to be. So since I'm using SAS, this is where my generated CSS is going to be. So let's see how the website looks. We're going to open it again. I'm using live server here. And boom. Okay, we're looking pretty good. The name, however, is not centered, and maybe it's a little bit small. So first, let's center it. We're going to center it using Flexbox. If you're not familiar with this, this is a way to align two-dimensional, I guess basically like left and right and up and down elements in CSS. So the way we're going to do this is first set the display to flex. And then, in order to get it centered vertically, I want to change the flex direction to column. And set justify content to center. And voila, now it's centered. Let's add some padding on the left. Just let's set 10 pixels. So get away from the edge there. Like that. Maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger. I'll say 1.4 rem. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Let's be done with this. Let's be done with this episode, and then we are going to move on to the next video to do the Jumbotron.